everybody, it is Tally from the education team at the Journey Museum and Learning Center. Once again, you can't see my face, but hopefully you know my voice. So today we're gonna be doing an experiment with gummy bears and different ingredients you can find around your household. So if you don't have these specific ingredients, you can also just experiment with what you have at home. So you're gonna set up 5 jars or 5 clear cups if that's all you have. And we're doing the different colors of gummy bears. So what you wanna do is you wanna put water in each one of the jars or the cups, and then you wanna put your ingredients in there. So today we have baking soda, sugar, salt, vinegar, and then just plain water. So you want to put your ingredients in and make sure you have a clean utensil, one just specifically for that ingredient. So we have the baking soda. We have the sugar. Like I said, if you don't have some of these ingredients at home, you can substitute. Just don't try to use mom's wine. And we have salt. And we have vinegar. So if you don't have gummy bears, you can even use like dots or, you know, something where the color is like in the candy. And the plain water, I guess I didn't need to stir that one. So now we're gonna, as you can see, I have 2 of each color in front of each ingredient. Well, we're gonna use one of them and put them in the jar, because the plain one, or the one that doesn't get put in the jar, we're gonna use to compare to see what happens to the one that's placed in the jar. Okay, so now we have all our gummy bears in each one of the jars with different ingredients. So in this experiment, we're gonna have to wait a full 24 hours to see what happens to the gummy bear.
24 hours later.
So today is our follow-up to the gummy bear experiment. So right in front of you we have the color of the gummy bears and what substance mixed with water to find out how it affected the gummy bears. So before I show you, remember we waited for 24 hours in the solutions to see the effects of that certain solution against the gummy bears. So right now what I would like you to do is either write down or take guesses and make predictions of what you think the baking soda did with the gummy worm, the sugar water did with the gummy worm, the salt water did, the vinegar water, and the plain water. But I want you to keep in mind that salt is a preservative before you make your prediction, and that vinegar is acidic. So from what you know, based on those facts, make your predictions. So we did let the gummy bear sit for 24 hours. Now let's see the results. Let's start with plain water first. So here's the solution of just plain water with a gummy worm in it. So if you look at it, there's kind of an orb in there. It didn't completely dissolve. And you can still kind of see a little bit of the color of the gummy worm. Now let's do vinegar. Vinegar is the same, little bit more of an orb than the water. And then if you look deep down in the jar, you can see that the gummy worm kind of adhered to the jar. So it's sunk and it's stuck to the bottom of the jar. Now let's do the salt water. So if you look in there, the salt water and the gummy worm, like the gummy worm is floating, right? So I'm gonna take it out if I can. It's floating. I think I'm gonna need some help here. gonna want to compare their sizes. And I totally ruined this gummy worm. So the gummy worm was all clear and it was a lot smaller, but it was floating on top of the salt. So the sugar water, if you look, the gummy worm is there. I swear these gummy worms just want to fight me. Spoon. I would recommend a spoon. It'd be easier to scoop out, but. So we actually let these soak a little longer than 24 hours. It was like 26 hours. So that's why I'm kind of struggling. But as with all experiments, sometimes you struggle. So there's the gummy worm from the sugar water. Then we have the baking soda. So if you kind of look, the gummy worm is floating, which is a nice surprise. When I came to check on them this morning, it was cool to see that gummy worm floating because I didn't realize that baking soda had that effect. Now, I wouldn't recommend eating these gummy worms that you get out of the solutions. And there is that one. So you can kind of look at the sizes, use a ruler or tape measure, and record your findings. And that would be a good project too. So if you come up with any other results other than this, you're welcome to jump on our website and make a little comment or our Facebook page and tell us what you came up with your gummy bear experiment. Thank you.